begin. Harley X Quinn 34-4, yeah, we play to win. Yeah, we play to win. Thumbs on fire, loading into the scene. Name on the banner, you know what it means. Match made, heart rate jumping off the screen. Stacking up the wins like it's built in my chains. Controllers ready, hear the battle scream. I'm a gamer at heart, living pixel dreams. Hey, ready, play, let's go. Let's go. Leveling up till the whole squad knows. Controllers ready, chasing every streak. I'm a gamer at heart, highlight every week. Hey, ready, play, let's go. Let's go. Harley X Quinn, yeah, we run this show. Show. Jack going crazy when I clutch that round. One more hit, that flip, turn the tide around. New map, new strat, I don't miss my cue. Every little frame, yeah, I make it feel new, yeah. Controllers ready, hear the battle scream. I'm a gamer at heart, living pixel dreams. Hey, ready, play, let's go. Let's go. Leveling up till the whole squad knows. Controllers ready, chasing every streak. I'm a gamer at heart, highlight every week. Hey, ready, play, let's go. Let's go. Harley X Quinn, yeah, we run this show. Yeah, we run the show. Yeah! Controllers ready, hear the battle scream. I'm a gamer at heart, living pixel dreams. Hey, ready, play, let's go. Let's go. Leveling up till the whole squad knows. Controllers ready, chasing every streak. I'm a gamer at heart, highlight every week. Hey, ready, play, let's go. Let's go. Harley X Quinn, yeah, we run this show. Yeah, we run the show. Harley X Quinn, yeah, we run this show.
Hello everyone, welcome, and we're going to be playing the Elder Scrolls Online again. Yay! Okay, did I get to? Okay. There we go. Schedule. Let's get started. Alrighty, so I forgot where I need to go. We need to go over there.
here. Let's look around. That note's barely legible. Looks like the monkeys got at it. That scarf! I gave it to Wisteria. That charm belongs to Oleander. He says it brings him luck. He'd never just leave it behind. This note you found mentions the ice trap, and Wisteria and Oleander aren't here. Something is definitely wrong. Members of the Ring are always ready for trouble, but what if our rivals got the better of them? Sort of. I have my suspicions. I need to check in with my mentor Hyacinth. He might have a suggestion about what to do here. I even have a fancy way to contact him. You'll love this. Hyacinth is an accomplished mage. Loves poking around in old ruins. This little bit of spellcraft is his work.
Volka, I can't see you. Did you crack the magical lattice sitting on it again?
I didn't. I've never done that.
Another lattice broken, Volka. Those aren't easy to weave together, you know. Are you with Wisteria and Oleander? No one has checked in. We need to make our move now before we lose our quarry. Book up. What's wrong with your voice? Sounds ghastly. And why are you at Monkey's Rest? Wisteria and Oleander were headed for the old mine, Toothmore Gully. That's where the hidden base is. Did the others not tell you? Yes. Didn't you read the brief? No, you never read the brief. Why do I even bother? Look, find the others. They can't be far. And no, before you ask, we cannot bring back any of those monkeys.
Hold on, I might have voted that wrong. Nope, I forgot it.
Wait, what? Who is this?
Toothmore Gully? That wasn't... Never mind. Why would they go to Toothmore Gully without me? And leave behind their scarf and charm? Remember I said we like to cause trouble for ne'er-do-wells high up in Somerset Society? There's this group we've been tracking. We think they're dangerous. Attractive and smart. I'm so glad you stopped to help me. Even if they've been captured, they probably were taken to Toothmore Gully. Now, that place is huge, but I have a little something that will help us locate them. We call it a tracker fly. It's a magical construct, another Hyacinth invention. It'll focus in on Wisteria if we apply a special concoction, resonating fluid. Each ring member uses a unique formula. I happen to know Wisteria's is made with river lilies and silver dust. Amazing! Let's see. River lilies should be easy enough to find along the stream near Fair. Oh, and ask my friend Shirabi and Matissan to sell you the silver dust. Tell her buttercups aren't weeds, and she'll know you're with me. There's a big rock just west of Skywatch, near the road. I'll set up a little alchemy station there. We can use it to combine the lilies and silver dust, whip up some resonating fluid, and find my friends. Hey! I can feel my toes again! Ugh. Sorry. Happy to answer any questions, but I just saw a monkey eat the most horrid looking bug. There's just so much goo. Please, Go ahead, you have my undivided attention now. What would you like to know? Good ear! Garland Ring members listen in at lavish parties, help the less fortunate, and sometimes get into a lot of trouble. The flower names are supposed to keep our private lives private. Tanloran's not a flower. It's my real name. I don't like the code name they gave me. I mean, would you want people to call you Bug Cup? I don't think so. I just hope that group we've been worried about isn't involved in all this. We've been keeping an eye on some very bad people for a long time now. When we realized a number of them belonged to the same secret group, we knew we were onto something. I shouldn't say too much, but if this is their doing, we're in trouble. A lucky guess? Ugh, I owe you better than that. My relationship with Wisteria is complicated. We've had these intense, lengthy chats, and I know so much about her, but... Sorry, we can talk about this more later, after we find her and Oleander. Sure, I was wondering when you'd ask. Not exactly subtle, are they? My family convinced me to get them. They're magical, something to keep me a little more, contained? My family members are renowned mages, every one of them. But growing up, my relationship with magic was always a little more wild, unstable. These tattoos are meant to keep the magic, to keep me under control. No, it doesn't really hurt to talk about it anymore. Thanks to Wisteria, actually. She really helped me get my magic under control. Mostly. Together, we even discovered a few things. Maybe I'll show you later, if you play your cards right.
Are a knave and a cheek. blessed moon smile upon you.
Okay then, let me see. Go. Need to go up here. My horse just got shot. Oh, there it comes.
Did Ivan send you to haggle in his stead? Tell him he should not have bothered. He's out of his mind if he thinks this one will sell him shields at half their worth. Chirabi cannot eat word of mouth, thank you very much. You heard wrong. We have some on hand for inlays, but Chirabi will need to see your guild license first. Or if you're looking to make a bulk order, you'll have to speak with this one's employer. This one has never considered putting butter in a cup. Are you quite well? It seems like you really need this, and Chirabi has had a good day. This one accepts your offer. Of course, this one has never done business like this before, and surely will never do so again.
Okay, now we have to go up there.
Too much to do and too little time.
Over here, friends. I assume you got every... I hope Chirabi didn't give you a hard time. She's quick to show her claws. Well, you should hear the way she purrs when... You know what? Never mind. I'll take those ingredients now, if you please. Perfect. I'll get this made right up. The concoction doesn't need to be precise. Hyacinth tried to explain it to me once. It's a symbolic link to the person you're trying to find. Then we head to Tooth Mall Gully. Once inside, we just need to find a clear spot to fill the fly's reservoir with the resonating fluid. The little guy will go after Wisteria faster than a slode takes to a swimming hole.
Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining in.
Just need to muddle the petals, mix in the silver and oil. And there! Done. Grab the fluid and meet me at Tooth Mall Gully. Wait until you meet the others. Oh, how exciting!
guess we have to go all the way down there. Stupid. Bless me. Stupid allergies, I hate it.
Glad you made it, friend. Next, we'll need to find a spot inside to activate the tracker. And here we are, Tooth Mall Gully. Let's head inside and find a suitable place to activate the tracker fly. Once it's on the move, we'll have to race after it. Wisteria, and if we're lucky, Oleander too. If Oriole is feeling merciful today, we'll find them together, unhurt, and at the door to this secret hideout. And wondering where I am, as usual. Hey, I'm trying to say it out into the world so the gods hear me. Either way, thanks for helping out a stranger today, friend. Now, let's get in there. Let's find a spot to activate the tracker fly.
Easy. Just put the sword down.
Damn!
I almost ended up with a few extra hope. Good timing. These caves...
There, just ahead. Give me a moment. Just have to There, just ahead. Give me a moment. Now, there, just ahead. Give me a moment. Follow that fly!
No hidden face. By sweep.
This is it! Wisteria must be just beyond this door. Wisteria anywhere? Say Thalmor? This isn't good. Let's keep looking. Oh no. Oleander. Hello? Is someone there? You're hurt. What did they do to you?
I didn't play nice. It hurts to smile.
We're here thanks to my
A new friend of Tanloran's. They do have a propensity for picking up strays. Sorry, that's rude of me. Blame it on the blood loss and broken ribs. Thank you for coming to my rescue. They do that. Worry. Tan, you should know, Oleander is dead. Neither of us would talk, but he... You know Oleander. He couldn't help but make a scene. They made an example out of him. A threat to keep me in line. The locations of our greenhouses, our hideouts, names of members, past and present, information on jobs we've done, people we've talked to, that kind of thing. Wait. What has Tanloran told you exactly? I see. Well, don't let me overwhelm you with our problems. Tan, do you need some help with that lock? Maybe your friend will have better luck with it.
Have some faith. It's unlocked. Let me help you, Wisteria.
Tan, if I'd known a broken rib would get you to fawn over me, I'd have done this ages ago.
Impressive, isn't she? Let's talk outside. I want to make sure she's all right.
Tanloran, I'm sorry about Oleander.
You're hurt and you're the one apologizing? Oleander was kind. Maybe a bit too dashing for his own good, but you would have liked him. The greenhouses won't be the same without his laughter. His smolder. Look at me, spoiling the mood. I'm not usually this serious, promise. Right. You've earned the truth, friend, and more. The Garland Ring. We don't just try to root out corruption. We're spies. Those elves that captured Wisteria belong to a group that calls themselves the Thalmor. We don't know, not specifically. They're led by people inside the Thalmor proper, hence their not-so-clever name. We thought they were just war profiteers, making coin off the Three Banners War. They never resorted to kidnapping and murder before. The ring has bolt holes we call greenhouses scattered across the Dominion. Hyacinth's is in Greenshade. I want to check that he's safe and get his take on all this. If you decide to walk away, I won't blame you. But I sure would love some company. Ugh, you're amazing. I've known it since I first laid eyes on you. Hyacinth's greenhouse is near Serpent's Grotto. But before we get moving, I just dropped a lot on you. I'm sure you have questions. All right, spit it out. I'll tell you what I know, for whatever that's worth. The day is moving kind of quickly. So, don't be alarmed, but they're the ruling bureaucracy of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Thalmor consists of, well, exactly who you'd expect. Canonries, merchants, and nobles, all theoretically advising Queen Irene on how to run the Alliance. Precisely. And we've got the papers to prove it. The name alone, in old Aliadun Say, means shadow. So, literally, the Shadow Thalmor. It's exactly the kind of pompous affectation a Thalmor official would find appealing. More than any citizen of the Dominion should be comfortable with, if they bother to think about it. Have you ever heard of those veiled inheritance idiots? Xenophobic racists, the lot of them. Rumor is they have support in the Thalmor. Disgusting. It's not much of a story. I have a complicated relationship with my family. I'm technically ousted, if you know what that means. Anyway, I'm pretty good with my hands. You saw how I handled that lock. I took to thieving to make ends meet. I'm in the Growling Ring because I'm a thief. I was snatching rings and coins of some rich nobles in Skywatch when I looked behind me and realized one of my marks was following me. A strange-looking man in a frankly shocking outfit. I thought he was going to turn me in to the city guard, but he wanted to compliment me. Said he was impressed and offered me a, how did he put it? A job that would make frequent use of my skills. And here we are today. So, don't be alarmed, but they're the... Listen, I have a boat tucked away on the Skywatch docks. We can use it to get to Greenshade if you need it.
Tan, these people, they're dangerous. Promise me you'll keep clear of them.
I'll be fine. I learned from the best.
Okay, I'm
after
going
all.
fast over there because it'll be quicker. Okay, then we're gonna get on the horse. Which way do I supposed to go? This way. I don't know why I'm so tired. I thought I got good to sleep, but nope, I guess not. I can't believe it's March already, guys. Holy crap, February went so fast. Dean, enough! Stop it! You're gonna get the cat dogs go after you. Sorry, like my cat doesn't understand us not do that. Because the dogs are gonna... Thanks. Because it sounds like he's like knocking on the door, and then it thinks the dog's there's someone knocking at the door. So he needs to understand he can't just do that because he thinks it's funny. Because every time I let him go out there, it's like, one, he wants to blah 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 his mouth.
Here, friends. The entrance is just up this hillside. Hyacinth will want to hear what happened. And I need to break the news about Oleander.
When the dog sees him, he automatically
We need to talk about the
hisses.
Oregon
So it's like,
mission.
Dean, no, you're not going out
Hyacinth?
there.
The place looks ransacked. Ugh, and by Oriel, what's
Oh, I need
that
to talk to her.
smell? We're too late. Look at this place. And that smell. Gods. Spread out. I don't think Hyacinth's still here. But maybe we can learn something about what happened. Hyacinth is a genius. If the Thalmor took him, he'd find a way to leave us a message. That's my hope, anyway. So look for anything that appears to be a clue, alright? Come on, Hyacinth. I can't lose you too. Ugh, that skeever musk. No wonder it reeks in here. Ugh. Careful. Those pots release paralytic spores. Aw, Hyacinth took my pocket ballista idea seriously. Hyacinth bought a ballista? Amazing. A dead Thalmor agent pinned to the shelves? That's got to be Hyacinth's handiwork. What did you find? Bottles of musk, spore pods, and a ballista. I wish I'd been here to see this. Knowing Hyacinth, he was taking notes about how effective each was on his attackers. What did you find on that corpse? Anything telling? They knew we were going to be in Oradon, and they used the opportunity to capture Hyacinth. Damn it! This is bad. It says they took him to Rulinyeel's Fall. That's not far from here. We need to look for a red banner. That's where we'll find them. Absolutely. Let me just grab some gear. Won't take but a moment. Then, we can rescue my friend. Hey, how do you feel about kicking down some ancient Ayleid doorways? I keep some supplies here for emergencies. Hyacinth made this armor just for me. Said he was bored. There. Now I'm ready to crack some skulls. Let's get out of here. I'll meet you at Rulinyeel's Fall.
So we need to go over there. What level am I at now? 7.
A bit tight on the shoulders, maybe.
Daedra and cultists won't stop us from saving Hyacinth.
Welcome to... I suspect they want to raise the scent.
So, does it matter which way we go? Guess not. Okay.
A reward for your keen eyes.
So wait, there's one back here. Crop the goat because that will give me money if I need to buy some stuff. Pick locks we need. Okay, so what we need to do is put it down that way. I think over here we can clap. No.
Rest and no peace.
We can sell those or use them. I think it's okay. Achievement unlocked. Why did you get so fucking close to me? Oh dear fucking god. I'm not gonna kill that thing.
Watch yourself. You bastards. Are you a minion? Good.
banner. That must be our way in.
Okay, they're good to go through here.
Hyacinth? Are you in here? There! I can see Hyacinth through the bars. Let's get in there.
The outcast elf thawed out. No matter. I'll put you back on ice.
Hyacinth! Hold on, we're here to save you.
I need to eat. Sorry, but I have to heal.
The outcast elf thawed out. No matter. I'll put you back on ice.
I can weaken the ward holding Hyacinth, but I need you to deactivate the control pillars.
I'm free. Thank you. Thank you both.
I could never have saved you without my friend here. You've, already met.
Yes, your friend. We met through the lattice. Please, let's talk a moment. These Sethalmor are ruthless foes. I'm grateful that you arrived in time. I'm not sure how much longer I would have lasted. Thank you. Borgkup has found a capable ally in you. It would be shorter to list what they weren't interested in. Their questions were numerous and far too specific. I can still feel their magics crawling under my skin. Extremely uncomfortable. This must all seem so strange. What has Borgkup told you? Spies. Reductive. An oversimplification. I'll let Borgkup explain in greater detail. You know, I may have ruptured a lung. I should rest. Thank you again for your aid. Your assistance will not be forgotten. Borgkup, let me tell you.
We did it! We defeated the Sethalmor and saved Hyacinth. Side by side. Ooh, what a feeling! I knew you were special. Not everyone would drop everything to assist a stranger. You know, you'd make a great addition to the Garland Ring. Nope. No, I didn't choose my code name. I prefer Tanlorin. It's simple. It's me. Listen, other than some illusions, the Garland Ring has nothing to do with flowers. We genuinely believe that a few people can change Somerset society for the better. I'm not naive. I know we can't change the world overnight, but all you need is one spark to start a fire, right? To start burning away the corruption that eats at my homeland. Out of idle curiosity, does that sound at all fun to you? Oh, I like you. Listen, the ring will lay low for a bit. Try to figure out how they learned about our mission. I'm going to have some time on my hands. I'd love to travel with you. I promise not to get you into trouble. Not too much, anyway. Is that so hard to believe?
Borgkup, we should return to the greenhouse. I need to recover and bolster my wards.
Of course. Oh, I hope Wisteria made it back all right. And friends, remember what I said. Call on me anytime. I owe you, and it would be fun.
Okay, we'll try that one, and yeah, whatever. So now we need to exit here. I'm happy I got her as a companion now. But I do need to sell some stuff, because my thing is full. Because my thing is full. So now I can call her and use her for a little bit.
Let's cause some trouble.
She's my companion now, yay. Okay, so let's go to request. Let's actually do Deadly Secret again. So we would need to go down here. So we'll fast travel here because it's closer.
The anchorite. Sure as bothersome as that damn Tremora. No matter. The votive rune is placed. And now you die.
You brought this on yourself, Dagonist. Hey, you, with glowing hands. We have something in common. If you're not a cultist, we should talk.
How a person.
Are you an adventurer?
Ah, you've come to the...
Okay. I just had to sell off stuff because it's like, dude. I can't. So now we have to go this way.
You there! I bring tidings from the Dread Lady. Yeah, the great...
the votive rune is placed, and now you die.
You brought this on yourself, Dagonist. Damn these wick. This is for Lyrinth. Madam Wim isn't. Glow seems to have faded. For now.
Okay, I don't know. It's like telling I need to travel up here, but it's like I can't. It won't allow me. I'll try again. So let's see what they have in store. How much would this be? Okay. I want my donkey now. Yay, I have my donkey. Okay, so...
Why won't you all just leave me alone?
Something terrible's about to happen. I just know it. All of you, stay away from me. Stay away. I can get out this way, hey, 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 hey. Now that we're going here, we can get amber.
Over here? Fresh off the boat, eh? High Isle is a good place for an adventurer to earn some gold. Provide a fair bit of gold, most likely. Lady.
And now we just have to go to these docks. So we're gonna have to finish some requests then, because my request log is full. Shoot. Is there a way I can... Okay, let me see. Maybe I can... Abandon, yes, yes. There we go, and then we can go talk to him again. Okay. Let's see what he wants.
Fresh off the boat, eh? High Isle is a good place for an adventurer to earn some gold, provided you have the right connections. The name's Jakarn. My patron needs someone like you. An unknown, so to speak. It'd be worth your time to befriend her. Lady Arabelle DeVoe. Maybe you've heard of her. She's a famous investigator and author. Diplomat, too. Which is why she's here. She runs in circles way above my station. But I owe her a debt that I'm trying to pay. Maybe you can help me do that. A fair bit of gold, most likely. Lady Arabelle works for one of the richest nobles in all Tamriel, Lord Vaccaro Valoris. He's sponsoring an important conference here on the island. But there's a problem. Trust me, the payday will be worth it. Lady Arabelle will appreciate an outsider's perspective. She's at the Gonfalon Bay docks with Lord Vaccaro, if you want to introduce yourself. The problem I mentioned, it involves some missing ships. Anyway, tell her Jakarn sent you. I'm her favorite. Long story. It involves multiple maidens, a few princes, and one charming rogue who stole all their hearts. Then the authorities got involved. Fortunately, Lady Arabelle agreed to take responsibility for my good behavior. Now I owe her.
Okay, so if we go out here. So I'm gonna see where you can. Okay, here we are. So if we go up here. Will this be it? Yes, it is. If we make a waypoint.
Race you there?
You're not gonna waste me, woman. I like having companions like these because if I'm doing a big boss, at least I have help. Because you can see my part 4, I died a lot. 95 coins. So we open a new area. I don't know why I'm still hungry. I think what I have to do is probably make pizza or something.
Get away from me, stupid thing! Steer clear of Tor Draok, stranger. No.
Amber!
I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you look like someone who's good at cleaning up messes. I've got a big one for you, if you're up for it. I'd pay you for your time, but I need someone quick on their feet. This mess is turning into a crisis. I was experimenting with a spell while my mentor, Magister Iran, was away, but the magic went awry. If it doesn't get dealt with, it's going to spread beyond this area and harm a bunch of innocent people. I can't fix it on my own, so I need help. I need to develop a counterspell, but first the protective wards around the area need to be restored by someone other than myself, so I don't taint the magic. That's where you come in. Like I said, if you help, I can pay. Hold still. You'll need this unless you want to spend the next few hours as a sheep. Not as glamorous as it sounds. And here, take these crystals. You'll need them to restore the wards. The first one is in the meadow just up the hill to the north. Mostly they serve to keep errant magic inside Tor Draok's boundaries. You know, the standard 3 points of protection thing. Unfortunately, my spell kicked those wards in the teeth. They're not protecting anything now. The spell I created has my magical mark on it, if that makes sense. There are certain types of magic that can be affected by their creator, intentionally or not. Messing with forces already attuned to you can have unpredictable results. Exactly. Magic is powerful and great and all that, but it can be pretty sensitive. Fussy, Magister Irin likes to say. And since my spell is already wreaking havoc across Tordreok, I'd rather not take any unnecessary risks while fixing it. The name's Ember. Well, technically it's a nickname, but it's all I use. I'm Magister Irin's apprentice. I think he regrets taking me on sometimes, but he's got a big heart. He saw that I had no formal training and told me to come here to learn. This is Tordreok. There's a big wizard's tower. You can't miss it. I've been living there with Magister Irin, plus a few people who keep up the grounds and the tower itself. All of whom have been affected by my spell, I'd guess. All you have to do is place those crystals I gave you on the 3 protective wards. It'll be easy, I promise. Mostly trying to keep anything with ill intent away from you. My errant spell seems to be affecting the creatures around Tordreok in all kinds of ways. Things that were once docile might be a little, grumpy right now.
So guys, I am gonna try to reheat the oven so I can make my pizza. So I'll be right back. I back, back, back. Okay, so we need to help Ember here, okay? Because Ember's having a lot of problems. So if you go to attorney request, where was he? Back. Okay, let me do this. What the heck? I put you back on live. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't know why that happened. Stupid. Stupid.
Here we are. I'm going to cast a... That's one ward restored. Let's go fix the next one. It's in the glade just west of here. I really should have paid more attention to Magister Iren when he was explaining how these protective wards work. I should have paid more attention to him in general, actually. The next one is in the glade. It's just across the way to the west. Unfortunately, no. The wards are just to keep the unstable magic inside the bounds of Tordrea. That way, I can work on a counterspell without worrying about the original spell spreading. Magister Iren made sure I knew what they were and what purpose they served as soon as he took me on as an apprentice. He wanted me to be familiar with as much as Tordreic as possible, or at least the parts that keep it safe.
So we need to go over here. Oh Jesus freaking Christ, that alligator just get a set out of me. Oh, we're here. And I freaking passed it. Silly, silly me.
This is the last one. Let's get this over with. That's all the wards. Let's talk outside. I need to figure out what to do next. Stupid moats. I know know my rogue spell is to blame for most of the weirdness happening around Tordreok, but it almost seems like these damned moats are becoming dangerous. They're doing more than just mischievous magic. Fish biscuits. I need to figure this out. I'm not sure. The moats aren't new. They're always hanging around Tordreok. I think they're drawn to places like this. But there was nothing in my spell that should have made them act malevolent. And there are a lot more around than usual. Yes, I can make traps to contain them, but I'm still worried about their behavior. While I work on the traps, could you head into the tower and look to Magister Iren's things? He might have a book with more information about the moats. See if you can find anything in the tower about the moats. I'll meet you there and start on the traps.
Who's a good mount?
This is ridiculous. Magister Iren should never have taken in a mangy cat like you.
Relax, Holdressa. I'm working on it.
You better work fast, because when
You in here? Did you find anything useful about the moats? I finished the traps. Once we set them up, they should take care of the moats. Then I can sort out the livestock in Holdressa, and at some point create a counterspell to fix everything for good. Did you learn anything useful? Oh, I read that one with the Wind Sorrow lady, right? Oh, what if my spell disturbed her and that's why the moats are acting up? That's troubling. And also a problem for future Ember.
Okay, I'll be right back, everyone. My oven is beeping for me. I'm back. I am so sorry, everyone. But when I'm hungry, I'm gonna quickly be right back.
The traps are finished, but the livestock and Hildressa are still a problem. I want to figure out a way to return them all to their natural forms before the illusion does any damage. Could you set the traps while I do that? Here, I'll mark some places to set the traps. They're in a pack by the work tables outside. While you do that, I'll figure out how to fix the livestock and Hildressa. Then I can work on my counterspell. Good luck setting up the traps. I'll meet you by the livestock pens when you're finished.
I'm like...
Alright, let's get you two back to your regular chicken selves. Ha! I knew it would work. Run along, you're back. The traps worked, didn't they? See? I told you I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Speaking of which, I think I figured out a way to return the livestock to their original forms. I made something. I know it looks like a spoon, but, well, technically it is a spoon, but I enchanted it. And I call it the Spoon of Undo. I just tested it on those chickens. It removes the illusions perfectly. Normally I wouldn't bother, but illusions can be disorienting and cause terrible headaches. I don't want any of the animals suffering while I come up with my counterspell. Oh, and Hildressa. I suppose I don't really want her suffering either. Here, take the Spoon of Undo. If you could run around and fix the livestock and Hildressa, that will give me a chance to finally whip up this counterspell. By the time you're finished, I'm sure I'll have something figured out. Just look around for people making animal noises. I'm sure they won't be hard to find. And tell them I'm sorry when you change them back, would you? As for Hildressa, I'm all in favor of leaving her as a guar. Just kidding. Kind of. It sounds cute when you say it. It's a pretty simple reversing enchantment. It should counteract the magic from the motes and dispel the illusion. Basic stuff. Not even I can mess up. Well, they're still animals. They might run around a bit, but I doubt they'll make it too difficult for you. They're not exactly geniuses. Personally, if I was a sheep and got turned into a human, I think I'd go off on an adventure. I wasn't trying to turn animals into people, I swear. I had a theory about animating the inanimate. One of Magister Irin's texts gave me the idea. That's probably why he locks so many of his books away, now that I think about it. Well, I'm hoping to avoid that scenario. But if it does happen, I'm not sure. He's an odd one. I'm too old for him to punish, and he's not really the type to dole out discipline anyway. I think he'd be disappointed. Which is so much worse. Well, they're still animals. They might run around a bit, but I doubt they'll make it too difficult for you. I'll be in the tower working on the counterspell. Come find me when you're done.
I just a guar? This is all Emma's fault.
That wasn't right. I assume he'll dress us back to her charming self? I've run into a problem. I have good news and bad news. The good news is that I've nearly finished my counterspell, but I need to find a tome called the Mirrored Way to complete it. I know Magister Irin has it, but it's not with the rest of his books. That's the bad news. Because if the Mirrored Way isn't with the rest of his things, it's probably locked away in his arcane library. The library he specifically forbids me from entering. The tome I need has to be in there. Without it, I can't make the counterspell. Magister Irin has warned me not to enter his library 1,000 times. But these are special circumstances. There will probably be some magical traps inside meant to keep me out. So I'll need your help getting the book while I deal with them. Once we find the Mirrored Way in Magister Irin's library, I can finish my counterspell. I just hope the old man wasn't serious about putting something dangerous inside to keep me out. He was definitely kidding. Had to be. Come on, let's go. Not sure. I picked the lock on the place as soon as I figured out he didn't want me getting in there. He's since put up protections and told me to stay out unless I have his permission. I'm sure he's got some kind of ward or barrier set up. It wasn't hard. Mages like Magister Irin tend to think in very magical ways. They'll put magic reinforcements over every inch of a place, but forget a few pins and a good ear can foil them. And necessity. I wasn't exactly raised in the lap of luxury, not even in the lap of genteel poverty for that matter. You get good at things like that if you don't want to be hungry. Or caught by God. Follow me. The library is downstairs. Give me just a moment to pick the lock. All right, let's get in and out as quick as we can. I don't sense anything. Maybe the old man was bluffing. Fish biscuits!
I warned you, Ember.
This spell is specifically targeting me. I'll figure out a way down. You just focus on getting the book. That's it! You got it! Now, let's get out of here before I set off something else. Magister Irin really didn't want me getting in there, huh? I didn't know the old man had it in him. He had something to target me specifically. What a sneaky old goat. Good thing I had you with me. You managed to get the book, right? Let me see it. Let me take a look. Nope, not that. That would be bad. What about this? Oh, here it is. It's Amahan Istexis, not Gahanamexis is. Good thing I checked. See? That's personal growth right there. 2 different arcane glyphs. They do entirely different things when written and pronounced aloud. The second one is what I need for my counterspell. Now, all that's left is to get to the old ritual circle and cast this. I'll need your help again. The counterspell should set everything right in Tordrea. Things will be just as Magister Irin left them, and I won't have to face his furrowed brow.
I'll need your help at the ritual site. Casting a spell this big is a two-person job. The old ritual circle is a place of power, and I'm going to need all the help I can get. I plan to draw on the magic there to help strengthen my counterspell. Magister Aaron told me about it. This probably isn't how he wanted to implement the lesson. I wish you could, but since this is my spell, I think it's safer if I'm the only one who messes with it. But I appreciate the thought. Believe me, I'm still going to need your help when we get to the ritual site. No idle hands for you. Maybe? Old tales and myths always start from some truth at some point in time. The moats around here seem to be affected by more than my spell, is all I'm saying. I always expect the worst. I find it helpful. If luck is with us, maybe just some irritated wildlife we can deal with as we've done before. Or some of the bolder moats. But if there is some truth to the ancient tales, then maybe we find some sort of burly cranky wind spirit. The ritual circle is just up the hill. I'll meet you there.
Oh, Jesus, I bumped myself like that.
To set the ritual flames. There's 3 around the site. Light the 3 ritual flames here. I'll get the ones on the altar. Just what I needed. Follow me. We should be able to see it materialize. Any second now. We did it! Come on, let's get back to the tower. Under these conditions, I was turned into a Guar. A Guar!
Of course, Huldressa. I promise to address the situation.
See that you do. Huldressa sold me out, didn't she?
Let me speak to you. So, you were witness to the events here. And as I understand it, you had a hand in bringing them to an end. For that, I thank you. And if you'll indulge me, I do have a few lingering questions. What in the world happened? I don't know what I expected, leaving her to her own devices here, even temporarily. Ember and Trouble are old friends. I can still feel the repercussions of this spell gone awry, as you say. Do I have you to thank for rectifying it? I see. As trying as she can be, she truly is a talented mage. She can be impatient. Given her natural inclination to magic, it's understandable. I always knew I was perhaps
Ooh, my
not
pizza's
the best
ready.
teacher for her.
I'll be right back again. I am back. I apologize again. But people need to eat.
I took her in because I knew I couldn't leave someone as skilled and impulsive as her to her own devices. But I have neither the time nor aptitude to teach her properly. It's my own failing. Speak to her, would you? I must collect my thoughts. Don't worry. Ember isn't in any trouble. While I am not pleased about my traumatized cook, I must concede that everything is back in order and the consequences of Ember's magic weren't dire. Still, I must consider what to do now. I don't mean to give the impression that Ember is incapable of learning. That's not the case. She's a bright mage, one of the brightest I've ever seen. Everything I've taught her she's taken to like flame to parchment. But therein lies the problem. Just like a flame, Ember wants to devour everything around her. Her appetite for knowledge is ceaseless. That's good quality in a mage, but not necessarily one I'm equipped to deal with. By my own admission, I'm methodical, cautious, by the books. Exactly right. Ember needs someone who can keep up with her, someone who thrusts themselves headlong into adventure so that she may temper herself and her magic beside them. Perhaps when I was younger, I could have been that for her, but not now.
Hey, you! Let's talk while Magister Irin I thought Magister Irin would be as mad as a wet dragon, but he looks amused. It's probably because he's wanted to turn Holdressa into a guar at some point. He just won't admit it. And the fact that we fixed it all before he got here helped. Well, I've been thinking. I'm grateful to Magister Irin, but sitting and reading about magic has little appeal to me. This whole thing just proved to me that I'm too restless here. I want to do magic, not just study it. Go on adventures, see things. I think it's time. I've been given good training here, but I still have a lot to learn. For me, the best teachers are curiosity and experience. I learn best by doing. So I need to get out in the world and continue my training. Ember the Sorcerer. I like the sound of that. But that can come later. First, take this. It's not much, but you deserve it. I think we made a good team today. If you ever need a sorcerer who has your back, let me know. We'd have some fun.
Awesome, we
Magister
just
Irin,
got
I'm grateful for your
Amber.
teachings and your patience. But I think it's time for me to move on.
The world is an excellent teacher for one of your talents, Ember. Do write me occasionally.
I should go pack my things. And say goodbye to Holdressa.
So the next one I want to get is, let me go on my map. She's around here. So we'll fast travel here. And then
No time to waste.
right now I'm trying to collect companions because I can just ones when I get bored, so like I'll do this.
By your side, Tamit.
I can't believe you drank our entire stock.
Me? Where's your proof? Just because I woke up in a pile of bottles doesn't mean I'm guilty. Those could have gotten there in any number of ways.
Hello there. Say, you look like the type who could go traipsing around. We've the flesh fly.
Good luck.
My companion just scared the crap out of me.
Lost another one. Hey! I so appreciate your help. Even if you don't know, I'm one of the...
Help! Before they touch me with their claws. Get these awful creatures away from me!
I heard the daughter is so distraught she's refusing to leave her rooms. So exciting. What brings you to our tourney grounds here at Castle Navir? Oh, never mind that. Have you heard the latest? The Knight Commander has offered her daughter's hand in marriage to the Sapphire tourney winner. Everyone's aghast. Well, Aurelia has been the most desirable hand on High Isle for years, but no one thought she'd ever commit to a match. Seems the commander has forced the issue. Oh no, that would be a slap in the face to her mother. And Aurelia's such a good girl. More scandal. Her friend Isabel is a participant in the tourney. She's sworn to free Aurelia from her mother's promise. I can't wait to find out what happens. If you help Isabel win the tournament, she could agree to marry Aurelia, then free her from the shortest engagement in history. Delicious!
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll figure something out. I always do. I'm sorry, this isn't the best time. My friend Aurelia has a bit of a problem. Her mother has promised her hand in marriage, and I need to get her out of it. Somehow. Actually, you look quite capable. Would you mind lending me a hand? Apologies. My name is Isabelle Valois. I'm an aspirant in the Sapphire Tourney, a proving ground for squires looking to join the knightly orders. Aurelia's mother is knight commander and, brashly offered her daughter's hand as a prize. Well, normally, aspirants only compete in one of the trials. If I can win all three, the knight commander will be compelled to grant a boon of my choosing. I can free Aurelia from her mother's promise. What do you say? Will you be my second? The 8 must have me in their hearts. My second just left my service, and here I was thinking I'd have to do it alone. All right, there are 3 knightly orders here on the Isle. Let's decide what task to tackle first. The people of the Sisters take pride in our knights, the same as anywhere in High Rock. The Sapphire Tourney hosts 3 orders: the Iron Knot, the Oaken Order, and the Order of the Albatross.
Skies, I love you.
They're martial warriors and excellent of course. You might say the Iron Knot is the most traditional of the Sapphire Orders. Our trial will be to find the hilt from a lost sword called Redheart. It was the blade of the first Duke Dufort. Somewhere on these lands, before they belonged to the Duforts, the hilt supposedly had a massive rough-cut ruby in it. Should be easy to spot. My last squire, Burjo, suggested we hit the castle library to get an idea of where to start looking. 8 above help me. They're artists and sailors, singers, bards, and pirates all. Brave, swashbuckling warriors that make you recite poetry. Ghastly stuff. No, thankfully. Our trial will be to reclaim the gilded loot of Captain Brenvale. The story goes that he went down into the castle crypts years ago, hoping to use song and steel to subdue a spirit. He never returned. Hopefully we'll do better. Oaken Knights tend to be battle mages, conjurers, and support spellcasters. Their power stems from High Isle's strong tradition of druidic magic. Our trial will be to convince an elder to give us a staff, a symbol of their order. I'm guessing it won't be that straightforward, but who knows? There's a way shrine near the Coral River to the east. I'll meet you there, and we can make for the site of the trial. 8 above help me. They're artists. No, thankfully. They're martial warriors, and excellent to horse. You might say the Iron Knot is the most traditional of the Sapphire Orders. Our trial will be to find the hilt from a lost sword called Redheart. It was the blade of the first Duke Dufort. Somewhere on these lands, before they... Let's meet up at the castle library in the Knight's Wing. I've spent many an hour there studying up on monsters, history, and healing. My only complaint is there aren't a lot of novels. Of course. Drake, I'm sorry. I bet I came on a little strong. I've spent months preparing for the tourney, and now the commander's pronouncement has sent me adrift. I'll be all right. What would you like to know? Sorry. It's a curse I picked up from my dad. A word from the old druid tongue that's been co-opted for common folk. I sort of grew up here at the castle, and it's a little more acceptable than the curses the dockhands use, so I use it. Aurelia and I grew up together. We've been close since we were very young, and, well, I can't stand the thought of her marrying one of the other aspirants. Especially Morton's. My goodness, what a dreary man. Nope. The tourney is only called every few years, as schedule and aspirants allow. The commander wants to make sure there are enough people in the mix to make it a challenge. And the orders are only so large on High Isle, as you might imagine. I'm not sure how Tamsfolk tourneys work, but here each order sets a challenge. Attempting the challenge for an order marks you in good standing, and each order only chooses 1 or 2 aspirants for knighthood. It's fairly competitive as a result. I'm not a knight just yet. That's why I'm in the tourney. I was a squire for years before I came an aspirant. You don't want to know how many stalls I've cleaned. The tourney gives me a chance to prove my worth to the orders, you see. That's a handsome question. I wish I had an answer for you. I can see ways that I'd be a good fit for either the Oaken Order or the Iron Knot. Maybe even the Order of the Albatross. That's a problem for Day's End, Isabelle to face. Go on. I'll catch up with you at the castle's library. It's easy to
Oh,
find.
guys, I think I'm gonna get off because I'm kind of like falling asleep.
The eight bless you.
While she's talking, and I am extremely very, very, very tired. So I will see you Tuesday at 11:30 to 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. But I just need to go to sleep. I'm like falling asleep. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out.